Hi everyone, I have another product review for you today. Thank you so much for all the love and support for the first review that I did for bornprettystore.com, and today I've chosen a very interesting product. It's the 12-piece nail art foil gold and silver decoration set, and this product is sold on their website for $5.53, and it came in this little package here with 12 different pots of gold and silver individually contained in these little pots. These are not real. The reason why I chose this product is because I actually want to create my own gold and silver top coat. I watched a DIY video from this nail channel called Arcadia Nail Art, and she made her own gold leaves nail polish top coat using actual 24 karat gold leaves. I will leave the comment down below for you to check out because she has a really great detailed video on how to do that. So I picked up this product from the bornprettystore.com to actually do the same thing. So now in these individual pots, you have the gold and silver leaves already bunched up in there. Let me just show you. And they're very light and fluffy and somewhat soft. Let me just put it out onto this tray that it came with so you could see. So the whole point here is to actually break them up into little pieces just so you can apply it onto your nails. You can see I already have all my nails painted in a deep dark red color just so the gold leaves will stand out nicely. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last called Haze of Love. So this is how large the sheet of gold leaves is, and you should make sure that you don't have any open window or AC running in your room because you could see this could easily flying everywhere. And I'm using these two flat brushes here to help me break these down into tiny little pieces. And I'm actually holding it with one brush. Let me just zoom you guys in for a little bit. So I'm holding the sheet with one brush and gently pulling it away because what we want here is really tiny little gold flakes. And this process might be a little bit time consuming, but you don't really have to stare at it while doing it. You can certainly watch something, but I suggest that you just pull away from the edge of the sheet instead of breaking it up into tiny little pieces first, because it's more difficult to make the small pieces to be even smaller, but it's easier to pull it away from the edge. And this actually helps a lot if your brush has a little bit of a tougher material for the bristles. And at this point you really want to stay away from the tray that you have this gold leaves in, because I'm actually talking far away from it because my breathing can actually just send these little flakes everywhere. So I will continue doing this and I will be right back. Okay guys, so at this point, pretty much about 10 minutes, we go from gold sheets into gold flakes, and this is pretty much gold powder, and I think at this size it would look very nice on against your nail as the gold top coat. So I think I'm going to try it on my nails now, and you can see that I open up one pot And this is all the larger piece. I just didn't want to take the time to completely crush all these large amount here. I only did enough to demonstrate to you how this works. And again, I actually got a great tip from Arcadia Nail Art. And originally I was going to dump this into a bottle of clear top coat and use it as top coat, but she pointed it out that in order to get a large amount of gold flakes onto your fingers, maybe you have to paint more than 2-3 coats. And now if you were to put this directly onto your fingers, you will have a lot more control of how much gold you want to put on. So I already have 2 coats of this nail polish that I showed you, so I'm going to use a fast dry top coat for this. And I'm using Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and I'm going to work with one finger at a time. So just gently push down to the wet clear nail polish with the bristles of your brush, but make sure not to scratch the surface of your nail polish. And indeed, I have a lot of control over where I want to place the gold flakes. We have some larger pieces and some tinier pieces, so it's really depend on your liking. If you want it to be even more fine, spend another 5 to 10 minutes to actually tear up the gold leaves into even tinier pieces. I can but I think I'm happy with this because with longer nails you actually want the visibility of the gold pieces. I think it's absolutely lovely. And for this entire order of $5.53, I think you can use a lot and a lot instead of spending $18, $24, or however much those gold top coats are. So I think the DIY version is always a better price, especially for bargain buyer like myself. And it does take a little time, but there's also that joy of doing DIY projects, right? And if you gently press those pieces down, they won't stand up and bother you. And if you put another layer of top coat on top, it will be just fine. So let me just finish up with the rest of my fingers here, and then I will put another layer of the top coat on the top to seal everything in together. And after you put down the gold flakes, you actually have a little bit of time to move them around still. And don't be afraid to move them around and arrange them nicely, just so they distribute it evenly onto your finger. And that's it. How do you like it? I think it's pretty fancy and glamorous. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the first finger and just put on a layer of top coat to seal everything in, and then you have a nice and smooth surface. And it's actually make the gold even shinier. There you go, guys. So I would like to thank bornprettystore.com for sending me this product for the review. I absolutely love this. I would totally buy this with my own money. And thank you to Arcadia Nail Art for a great DIY idea. And if you guys have a chance, go over to her channel, tell her to come check out this DIY fake gold leaves, because her is the real thing. And I think it doesn't look that bad at all, right? Okay guys, so here is what it looks like on both of my hands. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy seeing this review of the product from bornprettystore.com, and I hope you try this for yourself. If you're visiting bornprettystore.com, please remember to use my discount code for a 10% off site-wide. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!